Sup, I'm Ino, welcome to my first video. So on Friday night, Blizzard announced some tuning changes like we knew they would, because they happen every single heroic week. We didn't know they'd be Friday, but we knew they'd be coming at least before Tuesday, and most of the changes will take effect Tuesday or on Realm Restart. Either way, the title of this video is referring to a specific change, and this is it. So Mastery Dreadblade effectiveness reduced by 15%. And the reason the video is titled this, because if anyone actually knows my name, it's because I'm fairly active in the Unholy section of Archerus, the Deathknight Discord. Shout out to them. They're great. Anyway, Unholy section has been doom posting about changes for a long time now, like since Shadowlands release, and it's pretty easy to see why. I mean, just take a look right here at the Warcraft logs rankings. We're at the top, and by quite a lot. And a lot of the parses are without legendaries because the best in slot comes from Denathrius, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever. So the nerf came, or well, it will on Realm Restart. It might actually already be in the game as of this video, I'm not entirely sure. So as you can imagine, the Unholy section exploded with, oh my god, Unholy is a dead spec, and similar stuff, which was incredibly annoying to anyone with half a brain. And now I'll fully admit I'm a meta slave, so I'm not like super married to Unholy or DK, sorry. It's super fun, but if it had been like killed by the nerf, I would have re-rolled because I enjoy like giving my guild the best they can possibly get. That's all there is to it. So either way, I wasn't super concerned, but I know a lot of people are married to the spec that they chose in the beginning and they don't want to change. So to actually answer the question asked in the title of the video, no, it's not dead. It's fine, actually, and it'll still probably be among the top 2 to 3 slots in DPS and probably the top melee, unless like sub actually pulls through with what they were simming, but as of now it's not really looking that way. But you know, our 15% nerf on mastery will good in Unholy, all our damage comes from it. And if you know you were actually correct as like that it was a 15% nerf on mastery, yeah, it would have killed the spec, but it's not quite that way. And so many people were trying to tell me and other people in the Unholy Discord that this was the case, but some actual big brain people stepped in and tried to assure people that it wasn't, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I mean, it's a Discord full of people who honestly, like, a lot of them don't know what they're talking about, and that's fine because it's there to teach and stuff like that. But if you don't listen, then obviously it doesn't help. But here, take a look at this. This is the Wowhead Mastery page. I'm not gonna scroll through the whole thing because I can't be asked to explain how Mastery works. It's a pain in the ass. So this though is the Unholy Mastery. So, notice how it says it increases damage done by minions and shadow damage abilities by 2.25%. Simply explain that's our mastery coefficient, aka our scaling, in a way. Some big brains can probably break it down a little better than that, but this is for simplicity's sake. And so remember what the nerf actually said. Mastery Dreadblade effectiveness decreased by 15%. You following along? I really hope so, because by now you'd realize that it doesn't actually mean we're taking a full-on 15% nerf. What it means is that the 2.25% damage increase is reduced to roughly around 1.1925%. So anywhere from 1.91 to 1.92, just so we have a range. Now, how does this actually affect you? It's kind of hard to say, but likely anywhere from around an actual 4 to 6% damage loss. And most people I've seen that have been running new sims with a change that I cannot remember who it was, but someone in the Unholy Discord posted a change that you could add to your Simcraft profile to actually see how much damage you would lose. It was mostly around 2 to 300 DPS, which isn't like great, obviously, but I mean, again, look at the rankings yet again. See how far we are ahead? Our median is higher than most specs top. That's incredibly overtuned. And I've seen so many people be like, oh, why can't DK be on top for once? Especially Unholy, it's always fraud or whatever. And dude, seriously, that's a lot. Like, we're ridiculously overtuned, and you cannot deny that. And if you're like, oh well, I don't feel overtuned, it's like, sorry, but it's because you're bad. Like, Unholy isn't brain dead. You actually have to do certain things and line up CDs in the correct way. And if you're not doing that, then yeah, obviously you're not gonna feel overtuned. It's like if you just press Sinister Strike on Rogue, you're not gonna feel good at all because I mean you're not. And yeah, maybe other classes have been on top for quite a long time and by quite a large amount, but obviously that shouldn't happen. So honestly, you need to get over it. We're not stupidly OP anymore, but we're still really strong. So it's not a big deal. This is not going to kill Unholy. So in closing, or whatever you want to call it, if the changes go through as is, as in they don't add any more changes, like they don't up the percent to like 40 for some reason. I mean, I'm not saying they would do that, but if they did, then that's a different conversation. But if they go through as is, Unholy isn't dead at all. You can even sim the change for your specific character. Thanks to people like Taznak and other big brains over on Archerus. I believe the new sims are on the nightly. I don't know if they're fully on the weekly raid bots yet, but you can go find the nightly raid bots download. I don't know where that is personally because I'm lazy and I didn't Philly donut myself. I just knew it wasn't going to gut us because it's not that big of a deal. Either way, you're fine. And even if it did gut you, if you're in a high-end Mythic guild, odds are you don't care anyway and had another class ready. And if you're not in high-end Mythic, it probably wouldn't have mattered. You could play Survival Hunter and be fine in an AOTC guild. It really doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks for watching the first video on the channel. Just wanted to clarify as much as I could about the change. I just wanted people to calm down a little bit, and because it's really not that big of a deal. You're going to be fine. You can like, sub, whatever. I don't really care. I'm probably going to talk about how Castle Nathria is tuned in normal / hardcore or heroic in the next one. So, yeah. Have a good day. Mask up, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.